We'll do it fucking live.
I don't want to do it fucking live, okay? Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
From deep dark Africa, greetings. From across the oceans, in amongst the forest.
Hey, Nikki
I'm
D.
talking
Hey,
shit.
Moji Girl.
Hey, Nikki D. Hey, Moji Girl.
Moji Girl.
Yes. We have Andy Pandy on panel.
I'm PMM's boy toy.
Oh, God.
Hey, Doodle
Lord. Here
Brown.
we go.
Doodle.
Hey, Doodle Brown.
Doodle-ish.
You see, Andy, you're a bad influence, okay? Because it doesn't take very much for my mind to follow suit. And the whole stream goes down the toilet.
I'm good at Moji Girl. How are you?
We great, thanks, darling. How are you? How's your weekend so far? Doodle, doodle.
Hey, Bluebird on my shoulder.
Shoulder. Hello. It sounds like a song, Bluebird on my shoulder.
It is, but it's a rap song. There's a bluebird on my shoulder, shall like your lip. Never heard that song?
Oh,
it's a rap
Lord,
song. It's a rap song, I swear. I swear, that's how it goes. There's a bluebird on my shoulder, shall like your lip.
Is that some Sir Mix-a-Lot stuff?
I don't remember. But I know it's from a rap song.
Do you remember Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Yeah, I got big butts and I cannot lie.
Buttermilk biscuits, here we go. That was good stuff. We're old.
Stream gone. What would you like to talk about tonight, people? Oh, yes. No, there was an old, I think it was a I'm talking about 1930, 1940, I think, with a bluebird on my shoulder. One of those old songs, I think. I don't know. I was just a twinkle in my daddy's eye then. My daddy was a very bad person.
Oh my God, Posse on Broadway. Yes, Doodle Brown. My Posse's on Broadway. I know every word to that song.
See, Sally, this is what you get for not playing the song when you start. See, everybody's not wanting to hear the song.
Listen, everybody plays songs. I don't want to. And?
Well, we could have played Toto. I met the rave down in Africa.
No. They want to hear my voice saying, Sally from deep dark Africa. They don't want to hear Toto singing some bloody stupid song. Okay.
These two. Damn. What have I got myself into?
Yeah, you're supposed to be there to protect me from your stragglers.
Hey, Nikki D. Nikki D, it's hot. It is so hot here.
Cold here. It's so cold here. I'm looking like Thanksgiving turkey, all stuffed.
It's winter time there, right? Or fall, right? Or what is it over there? Spring? Or what is it? What is it? I don't know. I know it's some season. It's half hours, right? So it's not fall. It has to be the beginning of winter for you, right?
You know, I love Andy. Okay, you can just let him talk.
I know you're in the southern hemisphere, so the seasons are reversed, right?
Yes, my darling, it's winter here.
Okay.
Well, I think so. I think it's the beginning of winter. I don't know. The only time I know, the only season I know is when the sun freaking shines and kills you.
Hey, Lily.
Then it's summer.
Hey, Lily.
Is it Lily? Lily?
Lily first.
Boy, toy, and chat. PMM's boy toy. Please note he put it there. I didn't because I don't have the ability. I'm on my phone. Don't
Hey,
forget
more
to hit
than
the like
enough.
button on the way in. Hey, more than enough. Be Fergs. Be
The
Fergs.
house?
I hope everybody's having a great evening. What you all doing?
Is there any natives in chat that would like to take a link and tell us about their native history?
No, you're the native at the moment. We want to
I
hear
know.
about. Well, you're a half native.
But I mean, I wish Soldier was here. She was great last time.
Soldier was good.
So, Bergs, hello, sweet lady. Big hugs. That's from Lily.
More than enough. I love your sweet face. Doodle Brown. My dad sang that at a big event in my life. He sang My Posse's on Broadway in front of about 200 of my friends. Yes.
Did he have his hair cut?
He did.
Oh, yes. Then he is a very sexy El Chapo.
Nikki D, you're cold. You have a headache and you're on your electric blanket with your 5-pound dog. I hope you feel better.
Oh, you lovely. That's lovely. At least the dog isn't heavy enough to squish you. It's a nice little light doggy. You're on an electric. Well, I hope you're under the electric blanket. No, mind you, you got to be on it, eh? Oh, you can't be in it. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, you two have messed up my whole line.
My pussy's on Broadway.
Your pussy's on board.
Oh my God! Stop, Sally. Jeez.
Well, that's your son.
I said my posse's on Broadway. Gosh, you were just talking about it.
Oh, Doodle Brown, that is awesome.
Well, you could take a link and come and sing it to us.
Yes, Doodle, come sing it.
Nikki D, I mean Doodle. Doodle Canoodle.
What was another? Regulators. Y'all remember Regulators?
Of course.
What are Regulators?
I don't know.
Yeah, Regulators were from a movie called Young Guns, I think. Was it Young Guns?
I don't know. I just knew the song.
And that was their motto. They were called Regulators, right? That's why it starts, you know. At the beginning of that song, Regulators, you hear like, you know, mount up and all that. They were like kind of like a group of guys that would regulate the land, you know. And that's where it came from, and it became a very, very popular song in the early 90s.
Yep.
What makes you think I don't watch movies? I watch very few movies.
I've asked you plenty of times to watch a movie, and you don't want to.
No. I'm not a movie watcher. It's certain movies I can watch. I only torture my son with my singing. No, but you could torture the whole of YouTube. All the bad asses on YouTube. You could kick them with your song. How's that, Doodle? Doodle Canoodle. You know, that reminds me of, what's that? My pony named Macaroni or something. What's that child?
Yankee Doodle?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant
Yankee Doodle.
Only I could get Yankee Doodle out of my pony named Macaroni.
She said macaroni, so I thought she was talking about that song, you know, the chicken wings, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies.
Chicken wings.
So you must do it more often.
Oh my God! It was a clear black night, a clear white moon.
The white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to consume regulators.
Oh my God! Oh my
regulators.
God! Oh my God!
This stream is going great. Love it.
It's going exactly where Sally.
I think I'm going down. I can't believe that this happened
It's
in
happened in
my
my town.
If
They took my ring. They
Regulators,
took my Rolex. I looked at my brother, said, "Damn,
regulators,
what's next?"
chicken wings, chicken wings, the ponies and macaroni.
I'm almost able to whistle, Sally. Like in November, I got this thing called Bell's palsy, and it really messed up my speech, right? So like I'm almost back to where I was, but I still can't whistle. Like,
All right, we just need to.
Listen,
We just need to
if I
change the title
whistle,
of the live to '90s rap music, and we got this.
oh Lily, why do you say we cuck? We not cuck.
16 in the clip.
Oh, Doodle Brown, I hope you
that.
have a better day.
I love that part where he comes in. He's like 16 in the clip and 1 in the hole. Nate's dog is about to make somebody's turn cold. Yeah.
Nate Dogg and Warren G about to
Regulators.
regulate.
Regulators.
Sally, you're great backup. You're great backup.
I can't whistle because I got false top teeth. And last time I tried to whistle, my teeth went flying out.
I can whistle.
I can't.
Breathe in.
Because if I do, my top teeth are going to fly out.
Can you do the one where you like squeeze your bottom lip and go like that?
No, I can't. I've tried that as well. And my friend can do it with her 2 fingers, where you put the 2 fingers on the top of.
Do that.
I know, me too.
I know my dad can do that. I'm so jealous.
SoCal.
Me too. I've tried it so many times. All I've ended up is with snot running down my nose.
I love that. Oh God!
I know. I know. Me too. Andy, are you in SoCal or NorCal?
SoCal. I'm in Bakersfield, California.
Okay, there we are. Be fair.
I could do the one where my teeth, like. So I can't do it right now.
Yes, Doodle, it was a snort because I can't whistle. Okay. Do you know what? PMM phoned me and I said, "Hello, feet-art," and she said, "Oh, shame, are your feet hurting?"
No, you said, "Hello, my sweetheart," and I thought you said, "My feet hurt."
Yeah,
I felt really bad.
I said it. I said it with this accent. "Hello, my feet-art," like that. So she got such a sad voice, and I thought, "Oh fuck, what's happened?" No, but if you yell, you allow more germs to come flying out. Emoji girl, whistling is much better.
Right? Emoji girl, she said, "Feet hurt."
Feet hurt, you see? Emoji girl said feet hurt, not feet hurt. Oh, please.
Oh my goodness. Doodle Brown, I am loving the profile picture. You are so cute.
Who?
She is, right?
I can't see it. My eyes are buggered, and I'm on my phone. My phone will be my excuse for tonight because I'm really on my phone.
Oh, so you can't get her comment, huh? Like, it makes her picture bigger.
Hey, Gone Girl, love you.
Gone Girl's still here. Yay, Gone Girl's still here. I love that name. I'm so glad you changed it. Hugs, big hugs, huggies.
Dude, it's 7 o'clock here at night, and it's still like 92 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody help.
Summertime.
I can't do it.
Summertime. The beginning of summer.
We are down. We are down to 10 degrees Celsius at 2:13 in the morning, and that for us is cold. When you think that our summer temperatures are between 40 and 50 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
And now I've finished preaching. No more preaching. Preaching's gone.
So does the chat want to hear what I did stupid today? You want to hear?
Yes, please tell
Hey,
them.
gone girl.
I can't be the only stupid one
So
with the feet.
I went to the grocery store and I seen these big, giant containers of blueberries. Let's see, hold on. When I was there last weekend, PMM, it was so humid. As soon as we go inside, yes, girl. I stay looking like I just got out the shower. But so I go to the store and I buy these 2 giganto containers of blueberries, like huge containers of blueberries. And I'm like, oh, the kids will love these. So I bring them home and I'm so proud of them. Yeah. My 13-year-old decides to tell me that I'm pretty dumb because the whole blueberry bush is loaded down. Loaded down with blueberries.
Or you have a blueberry bush in your backyard.
It's huge. It's so huge. We have so many blueberries every year. And here I am at the store buying blueberries.
Well, you could freeze them, and those could be ones for when the blueberry bush doesn't have blueberries. How's
blueberry cobbler is so good.
I like blueberry muffins.
Is blueberry cobbler white people food?
Yes, very
yes.
white people food.
So what's cobbler?
Don't you know what cobblestones are?
No.
Well, they're the ones that in Latin Europe, okay, they paved the streets with cobblestones.
Oh, yeah, I know what that is, yeah.
Okay. So now they make blueberry cobbler with the cobblestones. No, they don't. They make it
No,
with
we don't make blueberry jam, but we use them in pancakes and cobblers. We have made blueberry syrup. Yummy.
Oh, frozen blueberries. If you take them, okay, and you vur them with a vurstick, what's that thing called? That thing called where? Yes, I call it a vurstick. And you.
How do I know what you're talking about?
I told you, you're my daughter. I keep on telling you that.
Hey, Serendipity.
Hey, Serendipity. Now, you know what that serendipity reminds me of? A girl that's dressed in a beautiful puffy dress and she dips. In other words, she curtsies. That's what it reminds me of. Oh, God, I'm talking a load of crap. But
okay,
anyway.
So what do we do with the frozen blueberries?
You take them and vur them with the vurstick. Potty Mouth will translate that into normal English. And
that's
you make you make like a sorbet. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's like a blueberry cream. Oh God, it's beautiful. Oh,
I need it.
You can do it with bananas. You can do it with bananas. You can do it with strawberries.
Hi, Sarah.
Gone Girl says you have to share me with her.
No.
I can have all the mommies.
No. That reminds me. My son came home one day, my youngest son, and somebody had given him a book as a gift, and inside there was "From Your Second Mum." I said to him, "What? What fucking bitch is that? You've only got one mother. End of story." There we go. Oh. Sally had a little shit fit and he laughed. Yes, like he laughed like hell. I make a smoothie with apples and carrots.
Yum.
I do a ferment with apples and carrots and it turns into like a cider. Ooh, it's delicious.
Have you guys seen the Tibetan apples that have gone like viral on Facebook and stuff?
No.
You have to, oh my God, those things look so good.
No, I haven't.
They have good apples and good burial rituals.
Bury the apples.
You don't know what the
people... Yeah, they bury the apples.
No, the Tibetan people, like if you die there, they take your body up to the mountain and just lay it out and let you be eaten by vultures.
Ooh, that would be cool.
I know.
Yeah, that used to happen in Israel in the olden days. Throw your body over the wall and the vultures would eat you.
Your body nourishes other animals, and that's cycle of life.
Yep.
What was that thing? Yeah, cycle of life, right? In
Lily,
Hey,
it's
Esmeralda, salty soul.
like Tibetan
Hey, darling.
apples. Hold on, I can and burials.
I want to be buried like the Indians in India do on a pyre, but I think the indigenous people in America do it well, where they do it as well, where they build you a wooden platform and stick you on top, pour a whole lot of gasoline on you and set you alight. I like that.
I like that too. I like that the Viking way of that. They put you on a boat and then they shoot arrows at you and they burn you on sea. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, they do. The Egyptians used to do that too with the pharaohs. They used to dress them all up and put them on a boat, so that the people all along the Nile could pay homage to the pharaoh. I want to be buried in a tree cocoon. No, I don't. Somebody would come and chop me down. Sarah, my luck is some idiot with a chainsaw would come and chainsaw me down, and then there'd be half of me down and the other half still connected to the ground. No, I don't like that.
Hey, Evelyn.
The other day,
Evelyn.
The other day, me and PMM watched this movie called Unholy, and they burned this witch like on a tree, and they trap her soul into like a doll, right? And then they bury it under the tree. So then this guy finds it and breaks the doll open, and the spirit gets
crazy.
loose. That's what I want. I want them to burn me and put my soul into a little doll, so that way somebody finds me and breaks me, and I'll haunt the shit out of them.
I didn't tell my kids if they
I
ever
don't
burn
want to
me, I'm coming back and haunting their asses. I don't want to be burned.
Oh yes, I'm gonna be. But look, my soul will be watching my body sizzle and crack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my soul is already left. That's fine. Okay, my soul is the one that's going to do the haunting.
What you doing today, Evelyn? So does your tribe that your family comes from, Andy, do they do special burial things?
Back in the day, they did. If you share my
hang on, B-Fergs, the movie Rocket Gibraltar, the kids had a sea burial for their grandpa. Yeah, they had one for Bin Laden too. Oops, I shouldn't have said it.
Sally.
Okay. Pretend you didn't hear it. Okay, carry on. Sorry.
Let's see here. Select window or screen. Okay. This pictures that I'm going to show you. If you share my screen, I don't know if you're sharing it, but they would do like sacrifices and stuff.
Just wait.
So my family, they come from this place called Oaxaca.
Oaxaca?
Yeah, and they're called the tribe that my family is from called Zapotec. So this is their pyramids. They're not that big like the ones in Mexico, but they're pretty big. I've been to these. You can actually walk on these pyramids. Can you see the picture?
You're showing all your pictures.
Huh?
I'm showing them all because that's how they appeared.
Oh, okay.
The whole page with all the different.
But it's cool.
Ones.
Like I can, yeah.
Because he didn't click on the one that he wanted.
Yeah, click on it. Click on it. Double click. See if it.
Okay.
No, you're gonna have to read. You might have to redo it.
I got it.
Oh, these people complicated things for me.
Oh, so am I gonna have to do it every time I want to show a picture?
Yes, that's how life works.
I'm on my
No, I
phone.
think you can scroll through your pictures, Andy, as long as you
Yes.
got the picture window open, like the picture open in its own window, you can scroll
Yes.
through it.
Oh, okay.
You got to highlight that picture. Otherwise, the whole lot shows up. Not my fault.
Okay.
B first says,
So,
my tribe is from Pima, Arizona, and Sonora, Mexico.
Oh, cool.
okay, there we go.
Awesome.
So photos, and then I go to.
Not my fault. Andy's fault. He's taking too long.
It doesn't let me share my. It doesn't let me share my screen anymore. Oh, your browser has blocked. Click on the icon.
What? What's
Something about
blocked?
my browser has blocked. Use this camera blocked temporarily. Okay. So here we go.
Well, it showed last time. Why was it
Yeah,
not
it
showing
does
this
that
time?
sometimes. Like it'll block my pictures.
Andy's browser is drunk. Leave it. Give it a minute.
There we go. So
It's been possessed by the witch from Unholy.
okay, so I'm just gonna share my screen. Can you see my
Evelyn,
screen?
you lived in Oahu?
No, no, it's not. There we go. Where's it now? Okay.
Okay, so
There we go.
so nope, not that one. I wanted to show you the pyramids. Okay, so this is one. This is a pyramid where my family's
That's
from.
cool.
So like
That's
it's not
like
as big.
Aztec.
Yeah, well, Aztecs had huge ones. I've been there only once. These steps here are manageable. You can actually walk these steps with no problem. The ones in the city of Mexico, those huge pyramids, it's so hard to walk on them. I got scared. I just came back down because the steps are so small because they had little feet, so they didn't need huge steps. And there's like a rope. There's like a rope that you hold on to because when you get high, you get like you get vertigo and you just fall because it's so high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see here. This is I think it's called Montalban or something like that. It was like a city. So that's one of the cities there. Let's see here. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, these are just the ruins of
Kind
what.
of Aztec. Hey, Andy.
Yeah. Well, a lot. That's all you're gonna find in Mexico. That kind of stuff because there were different tribes. My tribe was actually the ones that fought the Aztecs.
Evelyn,
The
Andy was getting high, but he didn't like it on the little steps. So
I don't
that's
know if
why he came down.
these are some hieroglyphics because the
You
Zapotecs
can't see it.
you can't see
I
them right.
can't see
Yeah,
it.
they're kind of small.
Uh,
I should have. I didn't know they were gonna come out this small. This is one that I wanted to get tattooed.
Oh, that's
oh,
cool.
that is
Yeah,
cool.
I forgot the name of that, but that's one that I kind of wanted to get tattooed.
He's got a
And
surfboard.
it
It's a
does look like a
surfing Aztec.
surfboard.
Yep, it's a surfing Aztec. There we go.
Yeah.
Or a rocket ship.
Let's see here. This guy's got a boat. You can see the temple, and yeah, they're all over Oaxaca. They're all over. So where my
Uh-huh.
family's from, there's seven regions of Oaxaca, seven tribes. So my family are from the Zapotecs, then there's the Mixtecs, then there's the Istmo, and then there's the coastal, and then there's like two more that I don't remember what they are, but there's seven, right? So
Uh-huh.
so every year in October, they get together and they offer gifts to the gods or whatever, to the four winds or whatever, and they have this big festival called the Guelaguetza. And this is like some of the clothes that they wear. This is traditional clothes. Like, and they still wear it. My grandma used to wear these clothes all the time, and you'll see them wearing it.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
That's cool. Well, you should have enlarged it. I didn't. Ah,
Yeah,
yes, that's
I
better.
didn't think. Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't
that
think.
is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
So colorful.
Mm-hmm. Here, look at their hair too.
Oh, that's
This is a
really
typical
cool.
hair. Look how long their hair. That's a typical braid. You know, they like having their hair that long. That's the kind of clothes they wear over there still to this day. Like, yeah, they're
It
more
looks like
Americanized.
Mm.
it looks like they braid fabric over their hair. Do they
Mm-hmm.
braid the fabric?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
O'Doodle says, Andy, I've been to Tulum and
What?
the
Yucatan.
Yucatan. I got it right. Doodle. That's what she said to you, Andy.
That she went to
Where's
where?
Andy? She's been to Tulum and the Yucatan.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, Yucatan isn't Oaxaca. Yucatan is there's a different tribe down there. They're more like in the peninsula. The
Uh-huh.
Yucatan. Yeah. They're mostly like a lot of the people in Yucatan are really light colored. Like in Oaxaca, they're all dark and short. But in the Yucatan area, they're kind of like light colored. A- And people say they have big heads. I don't know why, but I don't know. They just say that.
Well, you see, now you know why the steps on the pyramids are so small,
Yeah,
because
they were
they
small
short
people.
people.
Yeah, native
Yeah.
the native Mexicans are short. They're by far they're short. My cousins, I'm taller than my cousins because my dad's half white. Not half white, but like he has more Spanish blood in him. And and like my cousins, I'm only like 5'6" and I tower over my cousins. My cousins are like 5'4". The women are 5'1", whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Try
yeah.
being 4'11".
I like that though.
Oh,
Oh,
I think
shame. She's
I,
a
those
short ass. Minute
those little
silence.
steps would
BJ's a
be
short
perfect
ass.
for me.
yeah, you'd be able to get up that
Yep.
pyramid no problem.
You would never get up that pyramid, my darling. You get halfway, and that would be the end.
So Oaxaca. Okay, so because I know all this is because I used to have a store that would sell products from there. When I moved to Bakersfield, I would bring products that I used to like to eat, like the crickets and the cheese and the tortillas and the bread and all that. So when I met this girl,
Proteas.
yeah, they used to make these big old tortillas. Okay, so
Oh, tortilla. Okay,
mhm.
I thought you said a
so but
protea.
they look like pizzas. They're that big.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're really good. So anyways,
I could
I
eat
met her.
3.
You wouldn't be able to. They're just too big. Anyway, so I met a girl that was from my area, and I used to date her. And I brought her home one day, and I made, my mom made food and everything, and she was like, "Oh my God, where did you get this from?" I said, "Well, my family has a store in LA that brings the stuff from Mexico and sells it." She's like, "Can you get me some?" And next thing you know, I just started selling to people, and I was like, I gotta open the store. So I opened up a store, and I imported a lot of this stuff in. So a lot of stuff that I imported was stuff like this.
Be
This
first. You
here
gotta
is
have
called
chocolate
this
crickets.
is a vase. Yeah, I imported chocolate. I imported chocolate. I imported cheese, and I imported this stuff. This is a vase, but it's made out of black clay, and it's only found in the areas of where my family's from,
Uh-huh.
and they're very
Uh-huh.
expensive. Very, um,
That's really pretty.
yeah, very expensive. This is the black. It's called barro negro, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's very beautiful. I have a couple of pieces here in my house.
You know,
Um,
isn't it weird? There's
mhm,
kind of like an Egyptian um strain going through it.
mhm, mhm,
I mean, your hieroglyphics and all that kind of
mhm,
business. It's kind of Egyptian in a
mhm,
way. That's strange, eh?
mhm.
I
This
mean,
lady,
Egypt's in Africa.
this lady here is making her pottery. Um,
Uh-huh.
here,
I mean, your
typical.
pyramids and stuff like that in Egypt. Okay, the Egyptian
Yeah.
ones are more pointed.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
but I mean that's also for burial.
Yeah. Well, you know what? There's weird that they took like an X-ray machine to X-ray the blocks at
Yes.
the up in the city of Mexico, the huge pyramids, and they
Uh-huh.
found out that the way they constructed those pyramids and made them combine was the exact same way they did it in Egypt. So like
Yep.
the exact same way that they connected these huge stones, they just didn't understand how two cultures that were thousands and thousands of miles apart did
Yep.
things in the same exact way, you know.
Yep, it's weird to think of. In those pyramids, do they also have holes in them? You know,
Yes,
like a
yes,
hole.
yes.
Now in Egypt they have that, and that's for the sun to shine in. Okay,
Mhm.
the Ra,
Yeah,
who's the sun god in Egypt. Okay,
yeah.
and also there's one that's higher up, and that's, I think it's for the soul to go free, because the
Mhm.
soul can fly in and out of the pyramid.
Yeah.
Okay, in Egypt.
So
And
I'm gonna show you. Mhm.
hang on, in those pyramids, when they bury the person, do they bury stuff that they like clothing and
No,
jewelry and
no,
pottery? And,
no. I'm not too
yeah, in
sure,
Egypt they
Sally,
do that.
but I don't think they buried people in those. I think it was more for like sacrificing or their rituals.
Ah,
Yeah, they
okay.
didn't. I don't think.
Yeah, you see,
I'm
in
not too sure, but I don't think so.
Kalea, hey, darling.
Okay, so like I said, every year 7 regions come. So when you go to these big old massive festivals, you sit in a big circle, and then each region comes out and does a certain dance. There's one dance where the
Uh-huh.
boyfriend, the husband and the wife like talk shit to each other, but funny. You know, there's one dance that they do this kind of dance. But my favorite is the dance of the pineapple. So these women dance with the pineapple, right? And at the end of every dance, that region gives out candy, fruit, whatever that region is known for. I forgot what region this
Uh-huh.
is, but this is the dance that they do. It's very fascinating. They carry this pineapple on their shoulder through the whole dance.
Uh-huh.
So
Hey, that looks cool, eh? And yes, Sarah, they did find pyramids in China.
and then they have the whole
Oh,
band
wow.
in the back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Can you see it?
Yep, I can see it. But you didn't press the sound, so it won't play the sound.
Oh, I didn't press the sound. Okay.
Yep.
hmm Okay, hold on.
So we can't hear the music.
Yeah.
I know it's cool.
That's pretty cool.
I love watching. Yeah, it is. I love watching people's traditions. And Sally and PM, hi, my sweet girls. Hey, Helen, my darling. I love your faces.
Hey,
I love yours too.
Helen.
And sincerely hope you had a day as beautiful as the both
It
of
doesn't.
you are. And I hope your
Yeah.
day was more beautiful than ours. How's that for a deal?
It doesn't give
Love
me
you
that
to
option.
pieces.
It doesn't give me that option.
Doesn't it?
No.
Because you're supposed to, if you're going to play a video, there's supposed to come up a sound option.
Yeah, it doesn't. It
And
doesn't
you
give
got
me
to,
that option. That's weird.
okay. Maybe there isn't sound on the video.
No, there is. It just didn't give me that option for some reason.
You have to share
Okay.
the do you have Microsoft Edge?
I don't think so. I'm using the. I'm using this one here. The stream. What's it called? Chrome. It's
Go
The
got Chrome
mystery of the
to
4.
pyramid is so
share
mysterious and
Chrome
fascinating. They
tab.
are, Sarah.
Do you
Okay.
see where it
And you
says
know,
share Chrome tab?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Hold on a minute.
Sarah, in Egypt, they
Oh,
would even bury some of the servants that worked for the pharaoh.
yeah. No, the reason it's not working is because I'm on Firefox. I'm not on Chrome. That's
Oh
what
dear Lord,
I opened it.
Andy.
I opened
I'm
it with
so
the wrong.
glad you just.
I'm sorry.
I'm
That's
so
why.
glad there's somebody else that's completely messed up like me.
I need to get rid of that darn whatever it's called, Mozilla Firefox.
Oh no, I like Firefox on my laptop
It's just it
for
doesn't
some
share.
things.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't share. I have to come in through StreamYard. I mean through
Did
Yeah,
y'all know
through
they had
Chrome.
Jolly Rancher suckers?
what?
No, I've never had Jolly Rancher suckers.
Did
I've
y'all know
never
they
had a
had Jolly
Jolly
Rancher
Rancher.
suckers?
I didn't know.
My friend sent me some.
What a jerk.
So you suck on a Jolly Rancher. That's rude. Seriously, that is rude.
Sally, I sent PMM 10 pounds of Jolly Ranchers.
He did. He sent me and my kids like 10 pounds of Jolly Rancher candies. And now we wonder what's wrong with my kids these past couple of days.
Yeah, Egypt
Just call me the candy
at
man.
the moment is a pretty kind of not safe country to go to.
Really?
Yeah, I mean people do go and stuff like that, okay, but I mean it's
I
beautiful.
like the
It's desert.
watermelon.
It's as hot as the hobs of hell, okay?
Mhm.
Cairo is crowded like mad, okay? Do you know in Cairo, if somebody falls ill, like at rush hour or something like that, okay,
Mhm.
and they need an ambulance, it's quicker to carry them to the hospital than it is for the ambulance to get to the patient, okay?
Oh no.
Because it's so crowded. The traffic jams there are unreal. You've never seen a traffic jam till you've seen one in Cairo.
I know. I come from LA, and those things get pretty gnarly.
No, my darling, there's nothing like the ones in Cairo.
I've seen those videos.
It's
Yeah, I've seen those
unreal.
videos. Mexico's pretty gnarly too to drive. Over there, they don't care. If you get run over, there's no, suing them or anything. No, you just got run over. No,
Hey, Life Rewinded. Hello, my sweetheart. I didn't see you.
Hey, Life Rewinded. Yes, watermelon.
Because Andy was talking a load of cuckoos, and I had to make sure that he didn't go off the rails. Do you know, also at a certain time, I think it's in the summer, at a certain time, there's the winds that blow off the desert, okay? And it carries the sand that even in Portugal, the moon is surrounded like in this red halo, okay? But the sand is so bad that it gets into everything. If you open your drawer, okay, it don't matter that you've covered it with plastic or whatever. You open your drawer, there's fine grains of sand all over your clothing. Oh, it's terrible. And they reckon the thing there, I mean, it's legend. I don't know if it's law. I've never looked into it. But if you murder somebody during that time, okay, you don't go to jail because it's the madness of the desert that causes you to murder that person. There's a legend out of there. Hey, is that Gail Storm? Hey, darling. Life Rewinded says she hopes the kids are well. PMM.
The kids are
Hey,
amazing.
Uba. Oh, my darling. Hello. I haven't seen you for so long. I'm staying out of everybody's way. Oh, this is such a pleasure. Look, I can't wrench anybody until after the stream. Okay, Uber. So I'm sorry, sweetheart, because I'm on my phone.
Love you,
I
Uber.
love you so much, Uber. How are you doing,
Thank you,
sweetheart?
Storm.
I've been thinking about you. I'm really honored that you've come in. And it's a nice stream, Uber. I'm not ranting and raving and swearing and performing.
We can get a rant and raven though if you want her to, Uber.
No. No rants and raves. I'm really pleased.
Thank you, Uber. I love you.
Yeah, I'm back to my lurking, Uber. It's less dangerous.
Okay, I'm back.
But it's hard, okay? I mean, I'd like to sort of greet some people like Shannon. I'd like to show my support for her and stuff like that, okay? But it's best for the moment that I don't.
Hey, Uber Goober.
Yep, Helen. It's unreal. I have lurked so long, my eyes have gone bad. Oh no, Uber. That's not cool. I know. I love Shannon too. And my heart hurts so much for her. Yeah, old Andy the boy toy. And then he tried to accuse me of changing his name. I'm on my phone. I can't change anything except kick myself out, which I can do at the drop of a hat. And PMM, you had some good stuff too about.
The Chitamacha
Yes.
Say that again.
is the Chitamacha,
Ah.
which are only one of. There's only 4 federally recognized Indian tribes in Louisiana, and the Chitamacha is one of them. They're pretty awesome. Andy, were you done talking?
Yeah.
Uber, can I just quickly address Uber? Yes, my sweetheart, I wish I could too, but I can't. So, you know what? I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. Prayers and hugs to you.
Oh, Life Rewinded, I'm so excited for you.
Yep, life rewinded. Whoa, she gay to be your grandma. An Oma, they call it here in South Africa. In Afrikaans, is a Oma. Ah, that is so brilliant. Yeah, Uber, it's only because of Potty Mouth that I'm live. She bullied me.
She did. I heard.
I am not
Yeah.
a bully.
She bullied me.
She
Otherwise, I wouldn't be live.
did.
I'd
saw,
rather
I
go
heard-
and destroy her streams. I feel more confident on her streams. That's why I talk so much cuck on her streams. Yep.
You're doing great.
Yeah. It's Oma. Life Rewinded. It's spelled O-U-M-A. We're in winter, Uber.
But she doesn't
We're
really
in
know.
winter.
She's not sure.
I'm sitting here in the kitchen, okay, and I'm dressed like a Thanksgiving turkey with all the stuffing and the everything else because it's cold. Okay, PJ, I'm sorry, and Andy, carry on.
Huh?
No. PMM was talking about who again? How do you say that name?
Chitamacha.
Chiramancha?
Mm-hmm.
Chilavacha.
Chiramancha.
Hold on. I'm going to share screen. Oh, let's see.
Life Rewinded, you know what my unique name is with my grandkids? Nonna. It's the Italian.
Yeah, Oma's nice.
My grandma used to call me Machin.
Hmm.
My grandma.
You weren't long enough to be chain. You were only a ching.
No, I was a Machin. That means a little gorilla.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't
love
remember.
it.
Yeah, I don't remember because like they have their own language. I don't really remember it. But like I picked up stuff. Like I used to see. I asked her one time what it meant, and she told me that's what it meant. And then I remember my uncles like they'd be talking in Spanish, but they would always use the word beco, and like, yeah, man, I was going down the street and the damn beco, and I'm like, uncle, what's beco? Dog. You know, that's how I would pick up these words. You know, and I remember as a kid, I would say, "Bakstonuk." That meant like, "Are you hungry?" Or my grandma would say, "Bakstonuk." Like they use like their throat a lot. Like for their language, like making a different sound with their throat would change the meaning of the word. You know, so they would use like you know, like, "Are you hungry?" Bakstonuk. You know, and then or if I wanted more, I'd be like, "Bach." You know, like certain words I remember. Like sometimes, like when I'm out in the store, there's a lot of the people from where my family's from here in Bakersfield because they worked out in the field. And like one time I was in the store and they didn't know no Spanish at all. and they were trying to communicate with the guy, and they were like talking, and they were talking to each other, and I told the guy, oh yeah, they were asking about this, and they kind of looked at me weird because they're like, how does this guy know my language? You know, because like they were just surprised.
Yeah,
Right.
I was 39 when I became a grandmother. Life Rewinded, and it's the way you spell it is Ouma. Oma. It's Afrikaans. It's the South African language for granny. Anyway, carry on. Sorry,
Carry on.
carry
Okay,
on. My
so
wayward friend.
the Chitimacha tribe used to be like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Atchafalaya Basin, but their land compromised, like it was made up of all of what is now known as the Atchafalaya Basin. Now they're one of the last tribes in Louisiana to actually still own part of their original land, So it's pretty cool. But it's a small portion of what they once owned. They live in like south in the bayou in Louisiana. And if you see this map, hold on, I'll show you. If I can share.
Yeah, well, if it will come up for me to share, I can share it. Yeah, you see, in South African, OU means old, and Ma means mother, so it's old mother.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I wanted to be a nonna, not an Oma or a granny. Or vovô, like they say in Portuguese. I didn't like that. Sounded like I was a vuvu or something. Nonna's nice.
You see my screen?
Nope.
No, because it's not coming up for me to share.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. Now it's come up.
Okay, so this is Bayou Teche. Hold on, let me see if I can make it. Oh wow. That's Bayou Teche. You see the outline is kind of like that of a snake a little bit, like it's got a snake outline. Well, the old folklore says that many, many, many years ago, when the land was being built by this tribe, there was a 10-mile long snake that had to be killed by the tribe. And where his body lay, once they killed him, that formed Bayou Teche. Is the old, folklore of that. But
brilliant.
It's pretty cool. But they're known for basket weaving. Let's see. I show you.
I wait to show you.
I will
what
show
Potty Mouth
you.
wants to show you.
I show you.
Good, Life Rewinded. You want to take a link?
Okay.
Yeah, you can take a link if you want, sweetheart. Anybody can take a link. Just ask for one. I don't mean anybody that wants to porn on me.
You can join the panner. I'm going to porn you in a minute. Hold on.
I have seen every kind of Winky that there is, so nothing will disrupt me.
Have you see their baskets?
Have you ever seen a Winky that looks like an anteater? Because mine looks like an anteater.
Oh,
you see how pretty these baskets are?
Oh, yes.
Now,
make them a little bit bigger, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In the tribe really now, beautiful. Though, there's only 4 basket weavers left.
Wow.
So it's kind of like a dying out thing. They're trying to teach the younger generations. But right now in the tribe, there's only, I think the chief right now is Darden. His last name, I think, is John Paul Darden. And they're trying to get the youth to learn because they have their own language. And the basket weaving and all that stuff is starting to fade out. Like I said, there's only 4 people in the whole tribe that still weave baskets, but
That white one looks like a person wearing sunglasses and lips.
Yeah, it looks like a
Did
luchador
you see
mask.
that? Hey,
Mhm.
Hummingbird, how's it?
Hey, I mean,
Life Rewinded. Have you been at the edibles again, dear? You know,
All right,
you're
I'm
only
gonna
supposed
find
to
you
have one
something.
edible, not a whole packet. Yes, I'm waiting for you to find me something. I am waiting patiently.
hello, hey, I mean,
You want to see our dance? Do you want to see our dance, Andy?
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Tiny Girl. That's okay, sweetheart. Andy derailed the whole stream from the beginning.
I did. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna show you the men's dance that they do for the
Okay.
powwows and stuff.
Are you going to show video?
Yeah. Is it coming up?
No, I don't see anything.
No. No, it's not.
Give it a minute. That took last time. Okay, a minute to bring it up.
Okay, wait. There we go. Add to screen.
Hey, Hummingbird Brown.
There we
All right, here
go.
we go. Hold on, let's see.
Mm.
Oh, that's cool.
That's fucking beautiful.
Oh, that is so cool.
I love powwows. I haven't been a powwow in a while.
I know, Dark Rewinded.
They were just
understand where you're
twerking, I
coming
think.
from, darling.
They're twerking. Look at them.
Ah,
It is so cool.
that's beautiful.
I want a pair of those moccasin boots to
Chitamacha
wear in
was,
the winter.
yeah, the Chitamacha were twerking. Were twerking was cool. Check them out. Okay, that's enough.
That is so cool.
Makes
You
me
know, the
wanna.
sound is very
But
Yeah,
hypnotizing. Eh?
yeah, it is.
You listen to those drums.
Mm-hmm. Makes me want to go scalp a white man.
Of course, Andy has to go there,
okay,
you know.
so this was the most non-controversial stream of the day until just now.
What?
Clip that, clip channels.
I know they won't clip it. They won't dare to, because I'm not really that much
Yeah.
hated. But like someone like Starlight or you or Sally would have said it, best believe they'll clip it. I'm nobody.
Oh, they've clipped
Oh
it.
man.
Listen, I'm lower than a nobody, okay? So don't start that crap.
Oh, Sally.
Okay,
Your
Rewinded.
words carry weight in this community.
No.
Mm-hmm.
They might upset a few people, but that's about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you, I mean, words like Andy didn't mean it. Well, I'm not drunk enough yet. I'm not drinking. You know, when I was in school in Utah, a lot of the natives that I hung out with, when I got drunk, and they just started attacking the white guys for no reason.
Andy, can we get out of that lane, please? I'm in enough crap as it is.
Thank you, Hummingbird.
Listen, somebody dug my grave. I fell in it. Now you're trying to cover me up. No, not happening. Not happening.
It's just such a good sucker.
Sometimes I go to sleep with power music on my TV, so I can just go to sleep listening.
Oh, it's awesome.
Gives me good dreams. Or sometimes I'll
I used
put
to go.
like the storms. Yeah.
We used to go to the powwow so much as kids. I miss it.
I kind of want to go one more time, but just to buy like a lot of tchotchkes, you know, like beads and like maybe a
Yeah.
collar, you know, and you know, just stuff like that. Maybe some sage.
No, you two need one of those steam lodges. Get all the
Oh,
cuck out
sweat
of you.
lodge. I've been to a couple of
Yes,
those,
sweat lodge.
but you have to take peyote when you go in there, so you can see visions and stuff.
Yeah, you two need some of that
Mm-hmm.
before you go to any powwow. You know, we
Well,
like powwows.
they're usually if you go to a powwow, you'll find the sweat lodge. They'll have all
Yep.
that set up. Oh, I love their bread too. Native bread, oh, so good.
Oh.
Mm. Have you ever had some
What?
native bread?
What
Yeah,
happened to Potty Mouth?
I don't know.
I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, now I can. You went, what happened?
Yeah.
I was thinking of native bread. Ah.
Oh. I thought you just said Garu.
Garu
I thought you
garu.
said Garu.
Oh my goodness.
I thought when you said that name, I thought you were talking about like something like a Baba Yaga, you know, something scary. The Barugaru.
It is scary.
Yeah.
Garu garu.
What does that mean though?
I have
Barugaru?
hands around my neck. It's like half
No,
man,
she's not
half.
allowed to talk about the Rugaru.
Yes, tell us more about the
Helen?
Barugaru.
No, she's not allowed to talk about him.
Why?
Helen says,
Hey, Callie girl.
anybody else hearing the word Spiracha every time PMM says the name of that tribe? Or is it just Helen?
That's the name of the tribe, right?
Yeah, but she's here in Sriracha.
Isn't sriracha some kind of like sauce, some special sauce?
Yeah. Sriracha is so good.
I like having that. I don't know if that's sriracha, but what's the name of that chili that they sell at Chinese food places? It's got like a
Chinese
rooster on it.
chili? I don't know.
It's like a red sauce that they sell, and they give it to you when you eat Chinese food. It's really good.
I don't know. Hummingbird says she used to go to a lot because my dad's girlfriend does them with her dad. Their get up is beautiful. Yeah, the traditional way. Oh God, it's beautiful. And Hummingbird says she can also hear you saying Spiracha.
Now I'm gonna try to say it different. So
just say it again. Say it again. I don't hear it.
Chitamacha.
Chilamacha. Yeah, I don't hear the Spiracha.
Chitamacha.
Spiramacha.
Chilamacha.
I can't say it.
Chitamacha.
I might just be hungry.
Yeah,
I'm getting hungry too, homie.
Maybe you're hungry. Yep.
Yeah, sriracha and French fries. Oh my god.
Sambai. Olek.
Emoji Girl has got a message for you, Andy. Read it.
Yeah. It's Emoji Girl?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Sambai Select. I have Olek. I have no idea what that is. I think it might be Zapotec. I forgot. Well, there's 7 dialects for where I'm from, and each one's a little bit different from the other. But I totally forgot them. I totally forgot the whole thing. And my grandma's not around to ask. I used to always tell my grandma, talk to me in it. And she's like, I forgot too. But then when she would get together with like her people, whoo, and I would hate it because they'd be talking and then they'd throw my name in there like Andy. And I'm like, hey, I know you're talking about me. Oh, the sauce name. Yes, Sambal Olek. Okay, yeah, I don't know if that's the name, but it's a red bottle and it has like a little rooster, and it's really good on the Chinese food.
Okay.
Mm,
The rooster or the red bottle?
the red bottle.
Okay. I'll remember
Y'all
that
want to
next
watch
time I see
one
the
more?
rooster.
There's one more video I'd like y'all to see. Hold on. Hold on. Oops.
Helen wants to know, PMM, if you have had the new Sriracha ketchup. It's
Yes,
so
I have.
good.
I've had this. I've had the sriracha ketchup and the sriracha mayo and the sriracha everything. I love sriracha. Okay, listen. The Chitamacha tribe, their language, their native language, is more distinct. It's supposed to be like more distinct than any other language in the world. But I want to show y'all something. Hold on, if I can find it.
More distinct or extinct?
Distinct.
Distinct.
Probably both.
What would
Yeah, and
make
it's
it
close to
distinct?
being. I don't know. I don't speak it, so you're gonna have to ask these people. But hold on.
Emoji Girl says Sriracha and Rooster are the same sauce.
Mm.
There we
Are
are,
you
Andy.
sharing it?
No, because it hasn't come up for me to share. Okay, now it is. Make me out a
Okay.
liar.
It's on the screen, so I can
Oh,
play it.
yes, it's on.
Misha, Misha, Husa, Husa, Ka, 4, 5, 6.
The Chittimacha language is unique. They say it's related to no other language in the world. It's also considered extinct since the last fluent speaker died in 1940.
Wow.
Oh,
I think
shit.
extinct in my mind means no hope and totally gone forever. And I don't think our language is gone if there's a hope of resurrecting it and people who still remember it. We choose to use the term sleeping, and now we're going to try to wake it up. And it's
Oh,
working.
brilliant.
It's working.
Brilliant.
She has, it's beaded.
Kim Walden is at the forefront of a monumental effort to revive this ancient language using modern technology.
Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is so cool. And, you know, it's sad, okay, when languages are not used. You know, here
Right.
in South Africa, we got a huge Portuguese population, and I'm not Portuguese, but I speak the language because I live there, okay, and I'm married to one. And you come back to South Africa and you speak the language to another pure Portuguese person, and they can't speak back to you. That it kind of pees me off in a way, because I mean that is their language. You know what I mean? I mean that's their home language. That's their ancestral, I don't know, ancestral language or whatever it is. And that kind of, I don't know, I think it's wrong. I really do.
Yeah.
And now I'm just talking, filling dead air.
Are you calling us dead air, Sally?
Yeah, because the two of you are just keeping quiet. Normally, Andy, you can't shut up.
That's true. I'm looking for the
Yep.
drink, and Emoji Girl's right. It is sriracha that I bought. I just never read the bottle. I see the rooster and I grab it. So if you share my screen, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, I can share your screen if there's something to share. Oh, there it
There
is.
you go.
You know, every time I say something, it appears.
That's
There
it
we
right
go.
there. Yeah. See that little
Okay.
rooster right there? That's what I eat food with. I started liking it when I was buying.
Yeah,
Chinese
that's
food.
sriracha.
I didn't know sriracha. I just never like looked at the.
That's a
the name of
galo.
it.
In Portuguese, that's a galo.
I can't read, so I just said, "Oh, that's a rooster right there." So I just
The
picked. I always
rooster,
so I
the
just picked the
rooster sauce.
I just picked the rooster sauce. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, so now
What
who are we gonna
happened?
drag? Who are we gonna drag? We've learned about the indigenous people.
Was this just a disguise so that like only certain people are in here once we start dragging? Make them think we're just talking about natives, so now we can drag
No,
somebody.
I'm not dragging nobody.
Can we drag
I'm not
MGL?
dragging nobody.
Can we drag MGL?
I'm being very good.
MGO
Everyone
drags
called
herself.
it useless sauce. You should call it galo sauce. It sounds more special like that. Because a galo in Portuguese is a rooster.
Gallo. We call it gallo. I have only one.
And you know,
gallo.
there's a thing in Portuguese, a feather is called a perna, and a leg or an arm is a leg is called a perna as well. So it depends what context you're using it in as to whether it's a feather or a leg. I mean, you know, seriously, they couldn't think of
Another
freaking
word. Just one more.
Yep.
Just
Do you
one
know how
more
many
word.
times I got myself into trouble with it?
Oh my goodness.
Anyway. We talked
Soldier
about
here,
everything
Soldier.
but, you know.
You're hiding in the bushes, aren't you?
No,
You know what?
You
Soldier's
hear
spending time with his family.
She probably does. Yeah, she probably doesn't even know we're live.
Yep.
I would love to pick her brain. I love anything native, to tell you the truth. Like whenever I meet a native person, I just start picking their brain. You know, what's your culture? Do you have any heirlooms? And stuff?
God, so you're a brain eater.
No,
Holy
well,
crap.
only monkey brains. You know, when you gotta open
So
up.
you
a
walk
monkey's
around
head.
with a straw. You walk around with a straw, stick it up their nose, and pick their brains out.
Can I share that
suck at a
video?
time.
Can I share that video of the eating monkey brains?
No.
Why not?
No. No. You are not going to show the video eating monkey brains.
Faces of death. It's only 3 minutes.
Oh, they
I
got
don't
him in the
give a-
middle of the table.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, sorry, you're not doing it.
Here you can hear him hit the monkey.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Andy Cruz, I will boot you.
Where?
I will
You're gonna get
boot you.
Andy's gonna get dragged on a stream he participated in.
Yep. He'll get dragged to his face. I was watching my ghost people.
Oh, thank you,
during the week.
Hummingbird.
The urban exploration, urban ghosts and urban exploration, Joe. Okay, and then another guy, Crazy Crossroads. Chris's Crazy Crossroads, and they went to Ohio on a road trip, and the two buildings that they've been into in Ohio have been absolutely scary as I was petrified. There must be some mean, frustrated spooks there in Ohio. These things were violent. I thought the one house was going to fall down.
Sally, you need to stop watching all them spooks. Stuff is gonna start moving around in your house.
No, come on.
You
know what? If stuff starts moving around in my house, I tell them straight, what the hell do you want? You weren't invited in, get the hell out. Finished. End of story. It's my house.
End of story.
You want to? Yep.
Sally, you need to watch that
you
movie
want to
with
be
The
here?
Conjuring 3.
No, I'm not going to watch spooks movies. Okay.
Please.
I watch real life ghost hunts. Okay. I don't watch movies.
I have a friend of mine that does that. He goes to the cemeteries with the spirit box, and he's actually had
yes.
He said he got freaked out, and he actually brought something home. I need to get him on here. He's a friend of mine.
Oh,
and
yes.
I'm kind of tempted of asking them. Maybe we should try it. Let's go somewhere and try that ghost box.
We
Yeah,
can pull up
that's a
we can
good
pull up a
idea.
box right now while we're live. Let's
You want to
see.
do it? I think
We
you'll be down to do it. Yeah.
Not tonight. We'll do it next week.
Okay.
How's that for a deal? We'll have a real ghost box experience. Which one has he got? Not the one that goes all
Yeah,
the
that's what he's
time.
got. Yeah.
Oh no.
And then a word will come in. So what
That's
happened was that he was at a cemetery with his wife, right? And they sat there, and the ghost box was just not working. And he finally said, "Okay, we're getting up. Do you want us to leave?" And they went, "No." And he was like, "Whoa."
yep.
Yeah.
No, there's an app that you can download, and it doesn't make all that white noise. I hate that white noise. An emoji girl, yes, if they're coming into my house, they better be scared. Because they're not going to come into my house and scare me. I don't want ghosts like that. They can go back where they came from,
Has
which
anybody
isn't
here?
my house.
I love cemeteries too, Tally girl.
Have you guys ever made
Me
out of the
too.
cemetery?
Hmm?
Huh?
Have you guys ever made out of the cemetery?
Yep.
No. No, I fell in one. I mean, in Durban, when I was nursing, that's a coastal city in South Africa. When I was nursing, the one night, a whole group of us, there must have been about 6 or 7 of us, we got really drunk. And we went into town, got really drunk, and we were going back to the nurse's home, okay? And we decided to take a shortcut through the Indian cemetery, which was in the dead center of town, okay? And in the Indian cemetery, they make food, and they put food on the graves, okay? And we were all looking at the pottery and all that kind of business, and then we got a fright and went to ran, and I fell into a flipping grave.
Oh no.
It was an open one. Yeah.
I would die. I would fucking die right there. They would just have to bury me in that grave because I would be dead.
I screamed. And then they called the cops, and another girl, she got such a fright when I screamed, she ended up in there with me, okay? And the two of us are there screaming. I mean, we just got our heads back and yodeling. And they called the cops, okay, because we couldn't get out. So the cops came, and they were peeing themselves laughing. Oh, Lord, did they laugh. Oh, they laughed so much, I'm telling you. Anyway, they eventually got us out, but I never ever took another shortcut when I was drunk through a cemetery at night. No, sorry, don't do that.
I took a shortcut. Me and my friends, we went to go to Dodger Stadium one time, and it was late. And we decided to walk and wait for the buses, and we walked through Griffith Park. And I think we stumbled into... My friend kept saying it was the Ku Klux Klan, but I don't think it was the KKK. I think they were just burning something, but I think it was more of a spiritual thing. I think it was more of a spiritual thing, and I remember they chased the hell out of us because we bumped into them, like they were burning something. But my friend Tito, he kept saying, "No, it was a cross, it was the KKK." I go, I didn't see no pointed hats. I think it was like more satanic, but they chased the hell out of us.
You want to laugh. My first November Dia dos Mortos in Portugal. Oh, dear God. I ended up crying, okay, because no, it wasn't. It was it was Easter. They have a march through town, whatever village or town or whatever it is, okay, little parts of the town. They have this march where they carry a statue of the body of Christ, okay, on the cross, but he's lying down. And the people that are carrying the damn thing have all got pointed hats and little places for their eyes. Oh, no. And I thought to myself, oh my God, the Ku Klux Klan, what the fuck are they doing? I went into a panic. Only to find out that the first day they dressed all in black. The day of resurrection, they dressed all in white. Oh, but I pooped myself. Holy smoke! I pooped myself.
Oh my gosh.
I know I have a picture. I need to look for it. I think I have it in storage, but it's a picture I took when I was 16 years old at my neighborhood where I grew up with my friends. Like we were like in a gang, and my friend Green Eyes bought me, him, and my friend Mutt Ku Klux Klan outfits for Halloween, and we
Oh
and
no!
Oh my gosh.
and we put them
Oh,
on, right? And we were standing at the block, and the cops would just pass by and just keep looking at us, and they're like, "These guys are crazy." Oh, I'll never forget that. I can't believe we did that.
no!
I
Hilarious.
have the picture somewhere.
Again,
I have it.
I've never ever heard of Dia dos Mortos. Okay, I grew up in Africa. All right, I never ever heard of anything like that. I go to Portugal. We went to Portugal the end of June. Okay, so along comes Dia dos Mortos, which is what's the Dia dos Mortos? October, isn't it, or something? I don't know. And I get told it's the Day of the Dead. I get told that me and my kids have got to go to the graveyard, and all my husband's dead relatives, we've got to go and scrub the graves and clean them and
Yeah.
sit there with them, and
Yeah,
then
that
we
was
have
Martha's
lunch
Day.
there. I said,
Yeah.
pardon?
Yeah.
And I said to the people that were telling me, what? What the fuck are you talking about? I ain't going to sit in no graveyard, okay, and eat my lunch. That's number one. Number two, I never knew these people.
Yeah.
I never knew them. I said, I'll go and put a flower in each of their graves, but I'm not scrubbing them. You go there with buckets and handy and brushes and brooms. You spend the whole day in the graveyard. I said, no, thank you.
Mhm.
I'm going to spend enough time in the graveyard when I'm there.
That's
The hell must I go
that
there and
Sally. That tradition comes from where
Uh-huh.
I'm from, Sally. That comes from Oaxaca. That tradition, Day of the Dead.
Yeah,
I think it's on November 2nd. I don't even remember. It's the day
yeah,
after
I can't
Halloween.
remember.
And I
Yeah,
remember as a kid, we would go. Okay, so I remember as a kid, my grandma would put an altar. I didn't know what it was, but all I remember is there was alcohol, bread, and like stuff and pictures. And I remember my grandma slapped my hand one time when I was a kid because I went to reach to get a piece of bread, and she's like, "No, that's for your uncles."
yep,
And I'm like, "But they're dead." And she's like, "Exactly." I didn't
uh-huh,
understand, but I remember going to the graveyards and we'd have lunch there, and then my grandma would break out like these little sugar skulls, and you would eat them.
uh-huh,
Yeah.
And the bread, she would like make this bread out of a body, and she would put a little face on it, and then you would eat it.
yep,
It's called pan de muerto. So it's a symbolize like
yep,
a dead body, but you eat it, and you eat it at the grave. I
yep.
remember stuff like that. We became Christian later, so we never practiced that again.
No, but
But
this is in a Catholic country,
yeah,
Andy.
I know. Catholics practice that. Well, Christians don't. But I remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
Well, needless to say, I caused a massive big uproar inside my husband's family because I refused me and my kids to go and sit in a graveyard and worry. I mean, some of those people had been dead 50, 60 years.
Yeah.
So there was nothing left. But I must go, no, sorry. No, I didn't know any of you.
Yeah. It's a tradition.
I'm going
It's
to
passed down. Yeah.
exactly. It's
Mhm.
their tradition,
Mhm.
not mine.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah,
Sorry.
I hate
That
going
was
to
my first
graveyards.
problem.
Yeah.
Then the second problem was there was some saint day. Oh Lord, there were thousands and thousands of saints. The one saint washed up on the seashore and it was just a corpse. I mean, just it had no arms, legs, or head. And that saint is worshipped till this day. There is a saint day for that. St. Payu, I think it's called, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know why bread is associated to him. Please don't ask me why. I've no idea. Anyway, it was some saint. It was a saint of pain. And my mother-in-law wanted to take my daughter, okay? So my daughter said, okay, fine. So off they go. And then a statue of the Senhora, I can't think of the Portuguese word now, but it's the saint of pain, okay?
Mhm.
Was being held up by the priest. And you went past and you kissed the feet of the
Yeah.
Senhora do do doors. Signora
Yeah.
does doors. Okay? The saint of pain. It's a woman. And so it comes down, and then he takes a dirty handkerchief and he wipes the foot after everybody has kissed it, okay?
Mm.
Or after a person's kissed it, he wipes it. So it gets to my daughter's turn. So my mother-in-law tells her, you got to kiss the foot. So she said, no. So my mother-in-law said, yes, you have to. So the priest said to her, why won't you kiss the foot? She said, everybody's been kissing it there. It's dirty. So he said, yes, but I'm wiping it with a hanky. She said, yes, but it's a dirty hanky. And
Yeah. It's so
there was a
funny.
whole
Yeah. It's so funny, Sally, those traditions. Because I remember as a kid in Catholic, like when I was as a kid, you go to a Catholic school and you go to a Catholic church. And I remember they would break out the baby Jesus and they would have you kiss the baby
Yes,
Jesus foot, you know? And I do
yes.
remember that. I do remember that. They'll wipe it down and then you come and you kiss it. And it's like a tradition.
Yeah, but he
It's like,
doesn't wipe it. He doesn't wipe it down each time with a clean
yeah.
paper towel or hanky or something. No.
Yeah.
Somebody kisses it, he wipes it. Somebody kisses it, he wipes it
Yeah,
with the same hanky. So the germs are still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, that wouldn't fly in today's times. No way. People are gonna be like, nope, I ain't getting COVID. You're crazy. I'm not doing that.
My daughter refused. Needless to say, she was never invited to another Saint Day.
The only
Thank
part I
God.
like sometimes, Sally, is when they would pass around the wine and you like try to take a bigger drink and they're like, no. They like hold it back so you don't take that much of a big drink.
Pass the wine around. The priest holds the wine.
That's why,
Okay.
yeah, the priest holds the wine. But every now and then they'll give wine to the people. And like I'd go up there and I'll like try to take a big drink and they're like, nope, you gotta take a little drink.
Yeah, no. My parents were the Church of England, okay, which is the English equivalent of the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
And you got confirmed, okay, which means then you could partake in the wafer biscuits and the wine.
Yeah.
I never got confirmed. I got bored with the confirmation lessons, and the priest, well, the father, okay, refused to pass me, so I never graduated. I was never confirmed, so I could never have the biscuits and wine.
Yeah, the biscuits. We call that first communion.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, first communion.
The first communion.
Confirmation was something else for us.
Yeah, for us it's confirmation, and then you dress all in white, okay?
Yeah.
And it's marrying. You are the bride of Jesus. That's what it represents, okay?
Yeah.
Well, I never got that far.
You never got that far?
I got bored. No, I got bored during the lessons, okay? Because you got to go to lessons.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, and I was halfway through the lessons. I can't remember how long you went. I don't know if it was for 3 or 4 months or whatever, but I got bored halfway through, and that was that.
Sally, Tally Girl says, Sally, is your family bilingual, English, Portuguese?
My personal family, my mother, on the maternal side, I'm Irish and Afrikaans, okay? On the paternal side, I'm Afrikaans. In my adopted family, my father was British and my mother was Dutch from Holland, okay? And then I married a Portuguese. So, yeah. So I'm what you call UN. I'm a little bit of everything and bugger all of nothing.
Yep, sounds like you're Mexican.
Yeah.
Little bit everything.
Yep.
I think at this point, a lot of us are already, Americans are like a little bit of everything, you know. Americans will have some kind of, something different in them. Because, I mean, we're a melting pot, you know. You could be part Irish, part Mexican, part Puerto Rican. You never know.
Moji girl, why didn't you know any of you? Am I that bad?
No, she was.
Am
I
I
think she
really?
was saying when y'all were doing Day of the Dead that you were like, I didn't know any of you.
Oh, yeah, I didn't.
I'm just here for
I
the
didn't know any of them. They were all bloody dust and bones, and a couple of them I didn't like, but I never knew them. I only knew of them, and I didn't like them. So I must go there now and go and eat my lunch in amongst a whole lot of dead bodies. No, thank you. I got that.
It's just
Forget
funny
it.
it's just funny some of the customs that you're brought up with, you know, like you think about it and you're like,
Oh,
you know,
it's
wow, you
brilliant.
know, you know, like you know how the
It's
natives.
brilliant.
Okay, so you know how the natives they use sage to cleanse their homes and
Yes.
over
Yes.
there from Oaxaca they use this thing called copal. So it's a rock, and when you light it, it gives off this incense, this strong odor. Like you know that when church when they
Yo.
walk with that
Uh-huh.
thing and they're waving that like box
Yeah,
or
that
whatever it is.
incense.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
That's
incense
that's
thing.
what the natives that where I'm from use. They use it. It's cacopal. And I think I have some somewhere. It's like in a little bag, and then every now and then I'll turn it on. It's got a really, really strong odor. Yeah, and
Yep.
for cleansing, like let's say you know like people use
Yes.
smudge sticks to cleanse you. Like if you have some over there, for them the leaf of the avocado tree is what they use to cleanse.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Now I'll tell you a funny thing about that incense thing, okay?
Hmm.
My kids, yes, I know what it is. I've been exposed to it. I mean, when I was young, okay, I went to Catholic Church, Anglican Church. I went to those ones that speak in tongues and everything. What
Hmm.
are they called?
Pentecostal.
Okay. Yeah, Pentecostal. I ran out of there. Damn, I had nightmares for weeks
Yeah.
afterwards.
I'm
They
Pentecostal.
scared the crap out of
Yeah.
me, that place.
I'm Pentecostal, and they scare
Anyway,
the hell out of me.
they did.
Seriously, I'm Pentecostal, and I don't like it. I don't when I'm there. When they start going
It's
through that,
scary.
I leave. I really do.
Anyway, we were at some, where were we? We were somewhere, and there was a priest going around with that incense thing, okay, carrying it and throwing the smoke around and everything. So my daughter says nice and loud, Mum, we need one of those for the mosquitoes.
Oh my gosh.
I remember one time my mom got mad at me. We were at church at the Catholic when we were still all Catholic, and I remember the priest, priest starts walking down with a little bucket of water and like a stick, and starts throwing holy water at people. He dips the stick and
Yep.
throws the water at you. I turned to my mom and I told my mom, it feels like he's throwing rocks at me.
Yep.
My mom got so mad at me.
Listen, I don't know if I've ever told this story before. My husband was working for a company called Lemco, okay? They were part of the Brook Bond tea thingamajig. Anyway, he was working for Lemco in a town in Zimbabwe called Mutare. It was a border town with Mozambique. And his boss, okay, invited us. His boss was supposed to be a Christian, but he's one of those fish and chip Christians. They fish for your soul and then sit and chip it apart, okay? And Rob Gordon was his name. I'll never forget it. And he was having a Bible study, him and his wife, okay, were having a Bible study. So they invited us to come to the Bible study. And I said to my husband, I don't want to go, okay, because I know that these people are just fish and chip Christians. That's all they are. Anyway, he said, this and this, it's going to look bad if we don't go, blah, 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 blah. So off we went. And in this lounge,
Hey,
there was a
Honda.
bay window. Hey, Honda. In this lounge, there was a bay window, okay? And there was a sofa underneath the bay window. So that's where we went to go and sit, me and hubby. And then the kids, it was carpeted, and the kids sat sort of by our feet, okay? Because the sofa wasn't big enough for us all to fit on it. So anyway, during the service, well, the Bible study, okay, Rob Gordon turns around and says, right, now we're going to pray in tongues. And please, people, don't be surprised if you see flames coming out of the people's heads. Okay? I thought, oh, shit, not this. So anyway, he said, can we all bow our heads and close our eyes and everything? So I bow my head, okay, and all of us do. And then I open one eye and I'm watching my kids. And there's my kids, all with one eye open. And their heads are sort of up, okay? And I thought, what the hell are they doing? So anyway, once the prayer had finished and everything, okay, my daughter chimes up, Uncle Rob, you tell lies. There was no fire out of anybody's head.
You know, I mean, that kind of stuff is kind of crazy to me. But I have one time I did fall. Like I fell. Like it felt like someone pushed me down. You know, like have you ever seen those videos where they put their hand on your forehead and they just fall
I'm
and
fine,
stuff?
thanks, Hondo.
And
Uh-huh.
it never happened to me, but at one time it did. Like he passed by and the pastor put his hand on my forehead, and it felt like I don't know. It was the weirdest sensation, and I felt like I didn't even know people were behind me because I never used to fall. I fell. Usually people that would fall all the time, there was always
Yes.
somebody behind them to catch them because they were known for falling. But I never fell.
Yep.
So no one was behind me when I fell. And I was like, what the hell? I go, the one time I fall, you guys ain't there to catch me?
You know, the only Pentecostal church that I went to, church meeting I went to, okay, when the priest was going, pastor or father or whatever you want to call him, was going around putting his hands on people, boy, did I duck. I thought, this.
Yeah.
Mary.
I enjoy the church I'm
Hang
at.
on.
I've left a lot of churches because they just become all about money.
Listen to Mary. When I was a kid, I went to a small church with family friends, holy rollers, talking in tongues. It scared the hell out of me. Yep.
Yeah, it does. It scares me too. Even though I belong to a church, I'm just never comfortable when that stuff starts happening. I go to Bible study and I do all that, but when it comes to that stuff, I'm just kind of like I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I just
shush.
don't know. Yeah.
Everybody, shush. PMM has got a worse story than all of ours.
Go ahead, PMM.
PMM, share it, please. What's happened to PMM?
I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to run. Hey, Mary.
Did you go to the bathroom?
I did.
Did you wash your hands?
Did you go tinkle?
I did.
Good girl. Right, come on, your story, please. Your story, you said, is worse than all of ours.
Oh, wait, what? What are you reading?
That's a private message between me and her. Oh my God.
Oh,
okay. Oh God. Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, you don't have to say the story now. Just put you on blast. You gotta come clean with this.
Come on, now you're gonna make up a story.
So this one time at church camp. Kidding. Oh man.
No, well, she has little girls with knives in her, okay, and that carry straws. I don't think anything's worse than that. What does Hondo say? My priest at my Sunday school was always drunk. Yeah, they normally are. I tell you, they're the only people that are pickled. When you bury them, their ancestors or forefathers or whatever, and be able to see them, okay, what they looked like for at least 1,000 years.
I got scared one time, Sally, because like I used to be an altar boy, and the priest had me and a couple of altar boys going like clean inside. You know how they live in a rectory, you know? And there was a door that he told us we had to clean. But we went in this, it was like this weird hallway, and they had like a lot of paintings and like statues. There's some stuff made of gold. I don't know if it could have been like gold plated, I don't know. but these pictures were like weird. Some of them look satanic. Like some of them had like demons in them and shit.
Yep.
And
They
it
look
scared me.
evil, I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
they look evil as hell. And I told my friend, I can't believe they have this back here. Like, why would they have all this shit back here? You know? And he's like, I don't know.
Yep.
But yeah, that really weirded me out. It was like this hallway. It was like dark and cold, you know. And even the priest was like, "What are you guys doing in there?" Well, you told us to clean. So I made you clean the door, not come in here. And I was like, "Okay, I'll leave."
Hey, Krama
Hey,
Junkie.
Karma.
Hondo reckons, Hondo, you'll get a
Hey,
wrench when I
Karma.
stop the stream because I'm on my
Mary.
phone. Yeah. Old Hondo reckons that he got a story about what?
Yeah, PMM, tell us your Bandcamp story. This one
Time
time
at the band I don't like talking about.
This one time at Holy Camp, at Bible Camp. You're not gonna say the story?
Oh, we got in
Whose
trouble for
story?
sneaking into the boys' bunk at church camp one time. We did.
Did you?
We didn't do anything with them. We were like 11 and 12 years old, and we snuck into the boys' cabin in the middle of the night, and we all just hung out. It was fun, but we got in trouble.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
kind
of
of things
course.
you do, right? When you're that age, that's just normal. I remember in school we would hide in,
Apple
they would hide
pie.
in the bathrooms, and then we would go chase them, and then they would like, that was like, you're not supposed to be in the girls' bathroom, and we'd chase them to the door, and then, as soon as they would, cross that invisible line, we would stop chasing them,
Yeah.
Apple pie. Who's eating apple pie, Hummingbird? I think
want apple
Hummingbird's
pie.
offering us apple pie. That's white man's food, Andy.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I love apple pie.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
He loves the warm apple pie.
Mm-hmm. Why you gotta make
Juicy.
everything so sexy? Stop it.
It's all moist.
You're being nasty. You girls are being nasty.
And
I'm going to church in
warm.
about 30 minutes. Stop it.
You leave in 30 minutes, or it starts in 30 minutes?
It starts in 30 minutes, so I'll have to leave. No, well, actually, it starts like around 7:25 around there.
Yeah.
I'll be leaving pretty soon.
No, well, it's about. I went to a Catholic retreat with my Catholic school and met Mother Teresa. Oh, that
nice.
must have been great. Oh, Hummingbird says the apple pie goes with the movie. That line came from One Time at band camp. Okay, fine.
That's right. That was, yeah. Because the guy, okay, have you ever seen the
Hondo,
movie?
hang on a minute. Hondo's got a hell of a story.
Okay.
We've always got in trouble peeking into the girls' locker room. I got beat by my dad when I got home from school. Yeah, good.
Why would your dad beat you if you're doing something that boys do? That's bad.
Because he knew what he was a man, and he knew what it would lead to.
You know what my dad did? I was supposed to go, because I went to Catholic school from 1st to 8th grade. I was supposed to make that jump to Catholic high school, and my dad said, "You are not going to Catholic school." And my mom said, "Why is he not going to Catholic school?" He said, "Because I don't want my son being gay. That's an all boys school." That's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I was in Catholic school from kindergarten to 5th grade. I wasn't. Catholic Church wouldn't have me. Mm-hmm. So what do? I go and marry a man that's a Catholic. Okay. And, well, we were going to get married in the Catholic Church, but they refused because I had an illegitimate son, number one. Number two, they wanted to take me, I think it was 6 months of lectures. So when I asked the priest, I said, "How can you lecture me? You've never been married. You can't tell me what married life is going to be like." So I got my next banning from Catholic Church, and I got married in a courthouse. And the judge that was doing the ceremony got awfully frustrated with me because I dropped my ring. And my 7-month-old son was at my wedding. My husband couldn't speak English, so we had to translate. Oh, God, it was a mess.
That's so
I
weird.
tell
So
you.
I couldn't. Grandma Junkie says, "Yep, I couldn't get married in a Catholic church because I lived with
Yes.
my fiance." That's so dumb.
Until I think it's about 20 years ago, my marriage wouldn't have even been recognized in Portugal.
Mm.
And then on top of it, they wanted to, I could only choose Portuguese names for my kids. Okay. When what do you call the guy in charge of the ambassador? Okay. The Portuguese ambassador, his name was Johan Verpleegster. Now, I mean, Verpleegster's Afrikaans, well, Dutch, okay? It means a nurse. Johan certainly isn't a Portuguese name. So I asked to have a meeting with the ambassador. When I did, I said to him, hey, listen, sunshine, your name ain't Portuguese. Okay. And he packed up laughing. Okay. I said, so don't tell me that my children's names have to be Portuguese. Go and put that right where the Verpleegster came from.
Mm-hmm.
And he laughed. So my kids didn't get Portuguese names.
Hummingbird said Catholic women are not allowed to take birth control. That's right. You're not.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. No, in those days, I don't know if it still stands, okay? But if you married into the Portuguese and became a Portuguese citizen, which I did through marriage, okay, your children's names were supposed to be Portuguese. All right? Well, of course, I mean, Shiloh. How am I going to, in Portuguese, he's going to be a cigano, which is a gypsy.
Mm.
Okay? Shayla was okay because Shayla is Brazilian. Okay? Kai means a church, a place of rest. So he would be an igreja. I mean, so I'd have a cigano, Shayla, and an igreja. Flippin' knickers. I said to him, you change your name into Portuguese first. I said, then I'll do it. I said, otherwise, you want me running around, hey, igreja, come here. Oh, what's that? Please. Anyway, I think we better end this. We've talked enough twaddle.
Hey,
Thanks
Liquid
to Andy. Hey,
Richard.
Liquid Richard. Sally married into the Portuguese Navy and she got a ride on the ship's dinghy. No, I wouldn't have. It wouldn't be the Navy Honda because I get seasick.
Oh, I get seasick on the pier.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
I do. I hate going to the beach. I just get so dizzy. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was raised on the water. No. I don't get seasick.
Oh, I get seasick. Oh, dear God. Liquid Richard, it wasn't anything you said, but we've been here for a while and we're just talking kakas. We were supposed to be talking ghosts and indigenous beliefs and spiritualism and all that. But Andy came up and sidewinded us and we've spoke about everything else but that.
Yeah, well, no, talking about. No, we did. I talked about mine. PMM talked about hers.
No, you talked about dress and dances and all that, but we didn't talk about the
I talked
spiritual
folklore.
Well, hey, AD.
I did talk about lore a little bit. I talked about what they use for cleaning and now
thanks,
there's other stuff though too that gets a lot more into the occult because they're known for having
Hondo.
Hey, AD.
Why do you always have to go that direction? Yeah. Seriously. Hondo's bad. Hondo's bad. He really is. Anyway, good people. Thank you very, very much for being brave enough. It was really fun. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Thank you very much, Andy and PMM and Honda.
Thank you for having me,
You see?
Sally.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Yep, everybody have a great rest of your day and a fantastic rest of your weekend.
Love you
Catch you
all.
next time. Love you all. Ciao, ciao.